welcome another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com, and thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do so right now. And I wanted to do a wrestling video. WWE back in the early 90s. You know, growing up watching wrestling, you kind of remember like stories, angles, characters that never quite worked out really. And it's kind of a slow day, really not much going on. So I just wanted to go over the, if you remember this, it was the Undertaker versus the Undertaker. That, quite honestly, simply shit the bed. And this happened, it was the background story, just going down memory lane. At the 1990 Survivor Series, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, introduced the WWE faithful, the universe now as they're called, to the Undertaker. A year later, he became the champion, and he defeated Hulk Hogan, with thanks to Ric Flair, obviously. And he would soon be, and the Undertaker would soon be, in history forever. It was a late call-up to Lex Luger's team at the Survivor Series. 93 saw him line up against the Foreign Fanatics, featuring then WWF champion Yokozuna. This inserted him neatly into a program with the behemoth of a champion. At Royal Rumble 94, he fought Yoko, but interference resulted in the champion retaining it. It took Crush, the Great Kabuki, Bam Bam Bigelow, Adam Bomb, Jeff Jarrett, the Head Shrinkers, and Diesel to shut the Undertaker into the casket to end the match. This resulted in Taker being written off screen, so to speak, 7 months, which in actuality was to heal a back injury. Soon after WrestleMania 10, features aired of people having claimed to see The Undertaker. Soon, DiBiase introduced The Undertaker to WWF fans, who was then, at that point, played by Brian Lee. DiBiase, so goes the story, claimed to have brought The Undertaker back to the WWF. Paul Bearer, on the other hand, informed the WWF universe that DiBiase's Undertaker was an imposter, and that Bearer had located the true Undertaker. And this happened, and this led to a match at Summerslam that saw the two Undertakers face each other. The rather cheesy build-up, which was expected of the era of the 90s, early 90s, featured Leslie Nielsen perform short segments trying to solve the mystery of how two Undertakers could exist in a spin-off of his roles on Police Squad and the Naked Gun films. SummerSlam 94 was headlined between the two Undertakers. Despite the lengthy build-up and a lot of interest, the main event lasted just over 8 minutes and featured DiBiase's fake Undertaker being barely able to land a blow on the genuine Undertaker. The win came after several tombstone pile drivers before several druids came to the ring to take away the fake Undertaker in a casket. It's pretty much the last that we've seen of the fake Undertaker, Brian Lee. He returned to, I believe it was Smoky Mountain. He had a stint in ECW before he came back. I think it was in around 97, 98. He was changed, part of the Disciples of Apocalypse. And he briefly even showed up in TNA for a short period. So, what about that storyline, huh? One of those storylines that never quite worked out. Let me know your thoughts. Until next time, adios, over and out.